Tonight, charged in connection to organized crime, the months-long investigation that resulted in multiple police officers facing charges. Plus, wheelchair users struggle to navigate snow-covered streets, how icy conditions are creating accessibility problems in the region. And gearing up for the big game, interactive ways to get involved locally with the Super Bowl on Sunday. CTV News at 5 starts right now. Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us. They are sworn to serve and protect, but tonight, 7 Toronto police officers are facing charges in connection with a corruption probe allegedly involving organized crime. The allegations are all part of a complex conspiracy involving the attempted murder of a senior correctional officer. CTV's John Musselman reports.
And 2 cars in front of them just wandering down the middle of the road. Cars coming up behind.
This is police video of just one incident.
Those are our vehicles. Let's take them down right now. Contain.
That highlights the devastating allegations filed against 7 Toronto police officers and 1 retired officer.
Over the grass into a car.
Investigators allege 3 masked men attempted to murder an Ontario corrections manager at his home in York Region in June. The suspects were allegedly leaked personal information by Toronto Police Constable Timothy Barnhart.
We allege that this officer then released the information to a Mr. Brian DaCosta, and from there it was released further into other criminal networks.
The allegations against the Toronto officers include bribery, obstruction of justice, drug trafficking, theft of personal property, breach of trust, and the unauthorized access of confidential information. The information was handed over to organized criminal figures. It led to shootings in the GTA and in southern Ontario. At least 1 shooting is connected to the gun violence plaguing the tow truck industry.
This news is both shocking and completely unacceptable. Corruption has no place in policing.
Toronto Police Chief Myron Demkew calls it a painful moment for the force, and he has asked the Inspector General of Policing to investigate.
This is a painful and unsettling moment. It needs to be addressed openly, and it needs to be addressed honestly. The allegations against 7 Toronto police members and 1 retired member are deeply disappointing.
Clayton Campbell is the president of the Toronto Police Association.
If proven true, our members do not tolerate this sort of stuff. We are so indebted to the public for trust. If we don't have public trust, we have nothing.
The allegations also include officers accepting bribes to obstruct police action against illegal activity. At least 19 other civilians have been charged in connection with this investigation. Chief Demkew says he is committed to holding the accused officers accountable, and he says the Toronto Police Services Board has not asked for his resignation, considering these findings came under his leadership. John Musselman, CTV News.
2 people are hurt after a car flipped on the Gardiner. The crash happened on the westbound Gardiner near Royal York Road around 12:30 this morning. A car went over a barrier and landed on a fence. Police say 1 person was arrested for impaired driving and 2 people are being treated for injuries. A Cambridge man says he's been stuck inside his home for most of this winter due to a lack of proper snow clearing. Sean Haas uses a power chair to get around, but he says he's only left his house once in more than a month. He's missed critical medical appointments and community events because his wheelchair can't make it onto the uncleared pathways. And Haas says that's taken a toll on his mental health and well-being, leaving him feeling isolated and helpless.
You can't get out even 1 time in a month, let alone 2-3 times in a day. I can't get out in a week. It's just it's really playing on my psyche, and it's making me feel like I'm in my own prison, or my house has become my prison, because I can't get out.
CTV's Alexandra Hollick will have more on Haas's story coming up tonight at 6. For now, we'll turn to the forecast with CTV's Ashley Bacon live in studio on this Thursday afternoon.
We are almost at the end of the week already.
This week has flown by.
I mean, I wasn't here for the start of
Not
it.
for you. For me, it's flown by.
It was a long start. I was a little under the weather, as we all know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's shaping up to be okay after
You're
all.
ending the week on a better note than how you started.
A much higher note, yes. Super better. That's not a proper sentence, but here we go.
Way better, Ashley, way better.
Way better. But you know what, Leanne, what helped is all that sunshine we've had all week.
I love it.
And today was a little bit cloudier, of course, but the sun did still make a little bit of an appearance, and the temperature rebounded. Looking at the satellite there, you can see not a lot going on in regards to precipitation at this hour across southern Ontario, but that is about to change. I'll get into those details through our main weather forecast coming up. But right now in Waterloo region, we're sitting at -8, south by southwest winds at 19 kilometers an hour. Already, though, feeling much cooler at -15. Temperatures expected to not dip as far overnight tonight. But again, we'll get into that and just how much snow we might see a little later. Let's take a look outside at Waterloo Park. Dave Pettit, our camera operator, bringing us this beautiful sunset shot. There you go. The sun making an appearance after all, even if it's at the end of the day.
Hey, at least it came out, right?
Absolutely.
And we're getting longer days now, too.
Every day.
So
We got another
nice.
2 minutes today, so I'll take it.
Me too. All right, we will leave it there. We'll take a short break. We'll tell you what you need to know. Before we do, though, get ready for the 71st annual KW Kinsman TV auction. The event goes live March 11th and will wrap up at 3 p.m. March 14th. Proceeds from the auction go towards community programs like Toy Mountain. Stay with us.
Download the CTV News app and stay on top of local stories as they unfold.
We go to a dramatic scene unfolding.
Customize your feed and watch live wherever you are. ctvkitchener.ca, your home for news.
Calling this a pivotal moment in the auto industry, Prime Minister Mark Carney has announced a national automotive strategy. It includes scrapping the EV sales mandate and a major investment in the electric vehicle infrastructure fund.
The future of the auto industry is increasingly electric and connected. And so to remain competitive and to realize our potential, we must develop the entire value chain for next generation vehicles, harnessing Canada's exceptional capabilities in auto production, including the world's greatest workforce, including globally recognized parts suppliers and leading-edge research and development.
And if you're looking to buy an EV, you'll be able to access federal rebates again starting February 16th. Carney announcing that Ottawa will offer $5,000 towards the cost of a new EV and $2,500 towards plug-in hybrids. The new EV strategy also includes replacing the EV sales mandate with new emission standards. The opening ceremonies may not be until tomorrow, but competition is already underway at the Olympic Winter Games in Italy, and already a little bit of tough news for Canada. Snowboarding star Mark McMorris could not compete in the big air event today after a scary crash in training. The 32-year-old three-time Olympic bronze medalist was taken off the course on a stretcher while training for today's Olympic qualifying run. In a post on Instagram, McMorris says he hit his head, so he is shifting his focus to the slopestyle event later in the games. And Canada's opening game in women's hockey has been postponed. The International Olympic Committee says the decision was made after cases of norovirus were identified within their opponent, Team Finland. The game will instead be played February 12th. 16 players who won gold with Canada in 2022 will take the ice once again in Italy. Canada is considered one of the favorites again, but has dropped 6 straight games against their rival Americans. And it's been a strong start for the country's mixed doubles curling team. Brett Gallant and Jocelyn Peterman are currently undefeated with a 3-0 record after 2 more wins today over Norway and Italy. They'll return to the ice tomorrow against the U.S. The city of Cambridge says it has had enough of misinformation and harassment of city staff. The city says they have seen an increase in misinformation online that can often lead to harassment and abuse of city staff and councillors. They say rumors spreading online are creating frustration and anger being taken out on staff. The city's new general manager says it's a type of behavior that needs to stop.
So we'll have people, run out of their house, swear at operators in the middle of the night, throw things at them. There's pretty concerning or harassing type, behaviors that are coming out as a result. So that's the piece that I think we need to start to have a broader conversation around, that this type of behavior, this incivility that then occurs as a product of misinformation and disinformation online.
The city says the next step is to build strategies to counter misinformation and create better ways to have difficult conversations. Jeff Pickle will bring us more on this tonight at 6. And we have much more coming up on CTV News at 5. Stay with us. Before we let you go to break, though, we'll tell you what you need to know. You can head to the On tomorrow night to catch the Kitchener Rangers taking on the Guelph Storm. Puck drop 7 p.m. You can grab your tickets for that one online or at the box office. Okay, I know the sun doesn't set till after 5:30 now, which we love.
We love.
But as we saw in Dave's live shot earlier, this is kind of winter's golden hour, just after the 5 o'clock hour. And personally, one of my favorite times of the day.
I couldn't agree more. It just makes everything silhouette so beautifully.
Yeah,
it is
glistening
lovely.
off the white snow,
Absolutely.
too.
Let's take a look at it right now. Dave is giving us another shot of this wonderful winter sunset yet again tonight. Thank you, Dave, for sending this one in for us from Waterloo Park. And it is, as Leanne said, still a few minutes away. We're sunsetting is around 5:37 p.m. now. So we still have another few minutes. Head out after the show and take a quick look at it before it goes down for the night. I hope you guys are enjoying your Thursday. Let's get into our future cast because we've got some snowfall we're keeping an eye on. It's expected to start landing in a few hours throughout Kitchener-Waterloo. Now, we're not expecting a significant dumping of snow. Environment Canada predicting between 2 and 4 centimeters overnight and around the same amount for tomorrow. So we are looking at this band by 1 a.m. Friday, really coming into play for most of southwestern Ontario. By 9 a.m. Friday, all of southern Ontario will essentially be under this band of precipitation. So just depending on where you are, you may see a little bit less or a little bit more flurry activity. But for us in Kitchener and the surrounding region, we're not expecting, again, a significant amount of snowfall. Looking at the west coast right now, it is a balmy 11 degrees in Vancouver, but check out Calgary sitting at 15 degrees and a sunny evening there. How lovely. Over the Rockies and into Saskatoon, you're looking at 3 degrees there. Thompson at -15. In our nation's capital, -12 with a bit of sunshine. Similar conditions in Montreal as well as Quebec City. On the east coast, -5 for St. John's. A pretty clear night there, but a little bit of snow falling in Charlottetown and Corner Brook this hour. Looking at our almanac, we have about we're right in the middle for today. -6 is our daytime high. Normal is around -3, but back in 2019, 8.4 was the record-setting warmest day. In 2022, -20.8. So by comparison, we're right in the middle. We're kind of where we should be for this time of year. We're sitting at -8 right now in Kitchener-Waterloo, but it is feeling cooler already with the wind chill right around that -15 range. So overnight conditions will not be too bad compared to what we've had over the last few days. -10 is our expected low, so we're already feeling at that -15, so we're pretty much feeling where we will throughout tonight. Tomorrow, temperatures rebounding closer to normal than we've seen in the last few weeks. -4 is the expected high, with again a little bit of snowfall expected. Looking at our 5-day forecast here in Waterloo region, sun returns for your Sunday. Colder conditions, high of just -15. Super Bowl Sunday, -10 and a low of -22 overnight. But by Monday, flurries are making a reappearance and a high of just -7. Angie Hill's back with another edition of Bounce in Your Backyard. Angie,
yes,
there's a lot going on this week, but I want to start with a cool contest that your listeners and our viewers can get involved with Bounce Radio.
All right, now, were you a roller skater back in the day?
I was a roller blader, not a roller skater.
Okay, I'm talking about booting, where people would go around and they'd be doing all these fancy things and stuff like that. We're doing it, and it's going to be at Retro Rollers Bounce Night. How about Tuesday, February the 24th from 6 till 9. All you have to do is go to bounce995.ca and register your name there. And you might be chosen to be with us because you have to win your way in that night. We've got pizza, because you got to have pizza.
How can you not?
I know. We've got drinks, snacks, and of course, DJ Luke. And I have exclusively requested Fox on the Run by Sweet. Trooper, we're here for a good time.
Oh, I love it.
And some Bryan Adams song.
So some great music, some great company, and a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Fantastic. Okay, and there's some stuff going on for a night in the cold coming up later in the month.
Now, this is great because every community around Ontario, as a matter of fact, the entire country does coldest night of the year, and it'll be February the 28th. So to find a walk near you, just head over to CNOY, coldestnightoftheyear.org. Pick your city or your town and find out when and where you need to be. And all of that, of course, raises money for local shelters and for mental health initiatives.
Fantastic. Great initiative. Okay, now, of course, I'm not just dressed like a referee for no reason at all.
I love it.
We got to talk about the big game happening Sunday.
Right.
Super Bowl, and that means there's some stuff going on locally, and of course, most, establishments will be playing the game, but what's going on that people can get involved with?
Okay, so do you have a team? Are you choosing a team?
Sure. I mean, what are the teams? No,
okay, well, my son said you have to go with the Seahawks, so I'm picking the Seahawks.
Sure.
And Sarge, he's taking the Patriots, the other team. Okay.
I was going to say, Karis Mapp might be mad at me if I don't take the Patriots, so I might have to side with her on that one.
So here's a game you can play, even if you're not into it. You're just there for the food and the fun. How about this? What celebrity Patriots fan will be the first to be shown on camera? Will it be Wahlberg, Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, John Cena, or John Krasinski? All right, so you can make a bet with that. You can make a bet, what song will Bad Bunny start his halftime show with? And I really hope he has a good one, Ash, because that poor guy's taken a whole lot.
Do you think he'll have a special guest, a surprise guest at all?
I think so.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Yes. And what color liquid will be poured on the winning coach? All right.
Well, you mean the Gatorade?
Yeah. Will it be orange or blue?
You can bet on anything, apparently.
Yeah, you can. I know. You can do this whole thing. And will the official viewership of the game be 118.5 million? Less or more?
Okay, so lots to think about.
Yes.
Lots to think about, and get those bets in if that's what you want to do.
And the other thing, too, if you have something going on in your neighborhood or with you in your town, submit your event to bounce995.ca. Just click the link that says submit your event here.
Fantastic. That's how we can get it out to our viewers and to our listeners.
You bet.
Thanks for being here, Angie.
Checking our need-to-know calendar. If you're looking for some last-minute fun tonight, you can test your knowledge at Musical Bingo. Throwback 2000s hits. It's happening over at EVO Kitchen and Bar in Cambridge. Seating starts at 6, so you can call ahead to make a reservation.
Download the CTV News app and stay on top of local stories as they unfold.
We go to a dramatic scene unfolding.
Customize your feed and watch live wherever you are. CTVKitchener.ca, your home for news.
I'm Angie.
And I'm Sarge with Bounce 99.5's 4K Double Play.
We're giving away $4,000 for 2 songs back to back.
Listen weekdays 6A to 6P for back-to-back songs from the artist of the day.
Then go to bounce995.ca for your chance to win.
The Cambridge man is having a pretty good week. He's now $100,000 richer. Thomas Lawler Ryan won the prize with Encore after matching the last 6 of 7 numbers in the correct order. He says he can't believe his luck and is planning a trip to Mexico with some of his winnings. You can read the whole story online, scan the QR code, download the CTV News app, or go to ctvnewskitchener.ca. And now the final 5 stories we're keeping an eye on today. The federal government is reviving a bill that would allow health records to be shared across Canada.
It's really a great news. It's great news for doctors, for nurses, for patients.
On Wednesday, the Liberals reintroduced the Connected Care for Canadians Act. Originally proposed in June 2024, the legislation is aimed at addressing the lack of common standards and incompatibility of various systems used by doctors, hospitals, and clinics right across the country. If passed, the new law would allow digital health information to be shared safely across systems. A new poll suggests Canadians feel the healthcare system has deteriorated over the last decade as they struggle to access family doctors and specialists. The Angus Reid survey compares the results of more than 4,000 respondents from this year to a survey it conducted in 2015. The latest results say half of respondents are without a family doctor or struggle to see the one they have. That's a 25% increase since 2015. Disruptions continued on the GO transit system today after a train derailed outside Union Station earlier this week. Trains have been running on a modified schedule since Monday when a derailed train damaged the signal system. Metrolinx says more trips have been added to the Lakeshore and Milton lines, and Up Express service is back to every 15 minutes. But high customer volume on a reduced schedule is still causing delays. Metrolinx says the tracks are fixed, but the delays continue as crews work on fixing the signal system. Well, a key member of the Toronto Blue Jays' back-to-back World Series title teams is being inducted into the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame. Devin White's catch in Game 3 of the 1992 World Series was an iconic moment from the 2 championship seasons. White played 5 years with the Blue Jays and was known as arguably the best defensive center field in baseball at the time, winning the Gold Glove each season. White says he's deeply humbled and grateful for being inducted, calling it a dream come true. The 2026 Hall of Fame class will be inducted in the town of St. Mary's on June 20th. And speaking of the Jays, the organization has announced their promotions and events schedule for 2026 with some fun giveaways sprinkled throughout the season. The team will kick things off in March with AL champions white panel hats and a separate crew neck giveaway. That's followed by a Jumpin' George Springer bobblehead on April 10th to commemorate his historic home run in the playoffs. Other giveaways throughout the season include commemorative tickets, throwback jerseys, and a retro hoodie as well. I'm sure there will be a few more things to come as we inch closer to baseball season. We've been talking about this week. That means spring must not be far away. We'll leave it there. We're back at the top of the hour. Have a good night.